wait up, ain't got no time for that. Tempo, tempo, can you keep up with my tempo, tempo? Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Sierra Love and I'm here with another video, guys. So today we're going to be doing these beautiful knotless, I want to say jumbo box braids. You know what I mean. So we're gonna be doing these beautiful braids, guys. I love how they turned out. It didn't take me so much time either, guys. So the hair that we're gonna be using is from Bobbi Boss, of course. That's the only braiding hair that you should use because it is great. Look at my hands, they're still intact, baby. They did not like shed, it did not scrape me, it doesn't burn. And there are some hairs that actually burn when you're doing or braiding the hair, and you keep kind of like burns and then it rip your skin. Girl, you don't have to worry about none of that. And there's so many more advantages with this hair. So let me show you guys the hair really quickly. So this is the hair, guys. I decided to open up the package just so that you guys can get a better picture of it. So this is a Bobbi Boss braiding hair. It is pre-stretched, pre-layered. It has a soft texture. That's like my #1 thing, soft texture. And then it is 3 times more value. So that's really good. And to give you the sleek look that we're looking for, I had a total of, I would say, 5 packs, and in each pack there's like 3 bundles. So for these braids, I use an entire bundle per braid, and I don't have that many braids in my hair. I have like 12 braids in my hair, and there's 3 in each pack, and I have 5 packs. So if there's 3 in each pack and I have 5 packs, that's 15. I'm left with 3 because I use 1 per braid, which is great. So anyway, enough talking. So the 2 colors that I got was 1B, and then I got this other color, and this is like a 34, a TV 34. And the reason why I like this color is just the fact that it's brown, as you guys can see, and then it kind of like tones into a lighter brown once you get here. And I love this color. This color is my color, baby. Like, if you guys know me, I dyed my hair like this color a long time ago completely. But this is my color and I like the color. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get the 1B and then I'm gonna get this color too, so that I can go for like an ombre look with my braids. And I did just that, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and see how I established this beautiful knotless braids look, guys, then go ahead and keep on watching. Hey guys, so I literally just took my wig off, and that's why you got me like this. So I got this on, but I'm gonna actually show you guys how I do the parting for my hair. Now for knotless braids, guys, you are going to need your hair as flat as possible. So I have my flat irons on, and I also have my pressing comb on so that we can flatten out this hair as flat as we can get it. You know what I mean? Let me just take my hair out. And I did put my hair in 2 little piglets. Piglets, that's what it's called. So I haven't decided the amount of knotless braids that I'm going to do, but I might do around 12, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. I might do about 13 of the braids, but we're gonna definitely have to straighten out my hair because my hair is not straight right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair and the parts that I want to have the braids laying in. So I'm just gonna do a part from the back, ear to ear. So from here, okay, so this is the part that we're gonna do. I'm hoping that it's straight. I really can't tell. I'm kind of like freehanding it. But what I'm gonna do to see if it's straight, I'm actually going to open up a mirror. Where's another mirror? Okay, I have a mirror here. So what I'm gonna do is basically open up the mirror, and I'm gonna check in this mirror behind me to make sure that the part is straight. Girl, we did good. It's looking real good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, you're gonna just see me part my hair. I'm gonna speed up that time, but I'm gonna part my hair in a few parts. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay guys, so first of all, I just want to show you guys my braiding pattern. I actually already separated the hair into some parts, so I just want to show you guys really quickly. So I have, this is the front of my head, right? At the front I have 3 parts, so 1, 2, 3. You see that? The same 3 is on this front. And let me turn around so I can show you the back. So at the back of my head, if you put all the braids up, I'm gonna show you guys each row. So this bottom row, I just did 2 here, 1, 2, and then the next row I have is 4. The next row I have is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 4. Then if I put my head down, going towards the middle of my head, I have 2. 1, 2. See that? And then like I told you guys back the front, there's 1 here. So if I move all of this other stuff back out in a ponytail, in the front, there's 1, 2, 3, the half, 1, 2, 3. So in total, it's about, let's see, 6, 12, 14 braids, is it? 6, 14 braids. Yeah, it's 14 braids in the end. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do these braids. Now let's get into the hair, since I already showed you guys the parting sections. And girl, my baby hair is already done, so that's a plus. The hair that I'm going to be using is Bobbi Boss's hair. So this is how it looks, guys. And it's pre-stretched already, which is a good thing, right? You see pre-stretched 3 times and has 3 little things. So I'm going to think of how each one I'm going to use for the braid. I'll get into that later. But the thing that I love about this hair is the fact that it says, if you look here, you see that? It says perfect for knotless styles. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So guys, I do have 2 different colors. This color is a T1B3033. If you guys can see it down here, which is kind of like dark to brownish, which is amazing because I am going to be using this one. And then I also have just like a regular pack. That's just all 1B. So great, right? For the 33 color, or the TB33 one, which is the brown one and black intertwined, I'm going to be doing those in the back. So I have 2 packs of those. I'm going to see how that works. So just taking one out the back, because we're going to work with the back first. I feel like it's a lot more easier to work with. In the back, you guys see I already parted it, right? It's parted and everything. All I'm going to do right now is take my twist out, because I did twist it up. After me, oh, be careful guys, don't rip your hair out trying to take the twist out. So I have my flat irons, they're freaking hot, you guys can see. So what I'm basically gonna do right now is just flat iron my hair. And when I do this, guys, I don't put too much heat on my ends just because I want to avoid, you know what I mean, burning my ends out. So then I won't be able to retain the length that I want to retain. Now I'm just taking my hot comb just because, baby, to get the roots of the hair to make sure that it's straight all the way. Please be careful when you're doing this because I do not want you guys to burn yourself, okay? This is a hot comb. Okay, so once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my things off because I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how I would do my braid. Open up the brown pack, which is here. I kind of don't. Okay, so what I was actually gonna do was actually start it off with the black hair because I want them to be long. And then I was going to add in the brown pack towards the end, just so that the brown is at the end of the hair. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open up this black. I think the number one thing that I really like about this hair is the fact that it is already pre-stretched. Okay, that saves so much time. So I decided, guys, that we're actually gonna do a pack. So there's 3 in each one because we have 15 different braids. So there's 6, there's 12. We have 14 braids, so we got a little hair to spare. And they have 3 of these in each pack, and I have 5 packs. So that's 15 different sizes, which is great. So we're gonna actually use 1 bundle per braid. Great, right? So you know when you run out, then you're done with the braid. Okay guys, so working with our first braid, I want to show you guys really quickly on how I would do my hair. You want to go ahead and take whatever edge control or edge holder that you're using. I'm going to use the instant edge control, and it's really, really good. Like this really helps. This holds everything in place. Trust me guys, give this a try. So it looks like this, very pretty. I know, right? And I have a brush, and this is gonna help me with brushing all the hair down. So all I'm doing right now is gonna take this and I'm going to put it on my hair. Okay, so you guys can see I have it on my hair, right? Which is good. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna go do is part my braiding hair that I have. I think I wanna go ahead and part it because my hair is already thick, so I can do about 4 different parts with this hair, I wanna say. Let's not do 4, let's do 6, just to give it a little more workaround space. So we're gonna do 6 parts, so 6 parts with each bunch that we have. So the parts are gonna be about this size, not too big, but we wanted that size because we're actually gonna be adding in these parts to the braiding hair, to my actual hair, which is great. So let me go ahead and give you guys a rundown. So I have my 6 parts now. I can hold it up to show you guys. So these are the 3, if you guys wanna see. These are 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then I have the other 3 laying out, and they're all the same size, okay? Now it's different if your hair is a little bit more finer, then you're gonna have to actually not have the same amount or same, you know, amount of hair for the parts. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, watch it guys, watch it. So I'm gonna take this hair, I'm gonna take my brush, and I'm just gonna brush this hair down. I'm gonna try to get it as smooth as possible. The next thing I'm gonna do is part it into 3. So we're gonna part it into 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we got 3 parts. 1 part here, 2 and 3. And make sure they're about the same size. If they're not, then you can distribute it throughout. With the parts that I have, now I'm going to go ahead and start braiding. So this is how I start braiding. I have 3 parts. I go ahead from the outer part, go get the other outer part, grab it, bring it into the middle. I go get the other outer part, grab it, bring that into the middle. And now this one is out. I go get the other outer part, which is now the middle part, bring it to the middle, and then I just keep braiding like that. Outer part, outer part. Now that we already started the braid, I wanna go ahead and grab some hair. And what I'm gonna do is grab the middle of this hair, I'm gonna add it to under. Now notice I'm going under to whatever is in the middle, right? So now this becomes the outer part and the other one becomes the middle. So now I'm gonna take the middle, the outer part, which is with my hair as well, and I'm gonna continue braiding. You see that? You continue braiding. Once you go down a few more steps, you could take another piece of hair, grab the middle of it, put that in the middle. Now it's considered the outer part, and keep on braiding. And this is how you would do knotless braids. And as you go on, you keep adding hair to the middle. It's considered the outer now, and keep braiding down. Over time, you can distribute the hair around with other hair so that it doesn't seem out of proportion. You want the braid to be the same size. Now you have something that's looking like this. So what I can do now is kind of like bring it to the front. Now I can loosen it up because now I see, okay, my braid is done. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit since the hair is already added, and I'm going to go ahead and braid this hair down. If you guys are getting like flyaways, then you can take some of your gel and go ahead and keep braiding with it to get rid of any of the flyaways. So now that I'm coming towards the end, I want these braids really, really long. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my brown and I'm gonna add it in to, just like as if I was braiding it on my head, to the hair. And guys, the more you do it, the better at it you get. It gets easier over time as well. So you would braid it down all the way to the end and then you're really considered done. Now, all I'm gonna do is repeat these same steps throughout my entire head, and I'll come back to you guys once I am here at the top so I can show you guys how I would do the top of my head for sure. Okay, so I finished the entire head. I kind of put a few of the braids in the ponytail just so that I can show you guys really quickly how I'm gonna do this last one. So let me go ahead and turn to the side so that you guys can see it. So yeah, this hair is the top part that I already did. All I'm gonna do is like move that over and kind of have it, you know, out of the way so that we can see the actual hair that we're gonna do. So with this being the last piece, we are going to flat iron it. So I'm taking out my piece again, remember I said. So I have my flat irons here, and we're going to flat iron this hair, the part that's out. Now the reason why we're flat ironing it is because we want the hair to be straight as possible. Not too straight because we do want it to blend with the hair of the braiding hair.
I should leave this together. Your body's calling me for real. My love's like an enemy. Stay awake till the morning. I hate when you leave me. I hate when I'm lonely. Yeah, 'cause you must trust me. I can never do.
Okay, so guys, this is the best that I can flat iron the hair. Now, you can flat iron it more straighter than this, but I don't want to get it too straight because I'm not trying to damage my, Jesus Christ, see, look at pieces of hair coming out, girl. I'm not trying to damage my hair, so we're gonna do it this straight. Now that the hair is straight, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some more of my edge control on it. You guys can see, I'm just gonna spread it.
When you turn your back on me, feels like we've reached the point of no return now. I don't know how you got me weak.
So now I'm just brushing over the hair to make sure everything is straight, because I want to see how it's gonna look once I put it in a braid, and it's gonna look fabulous. So now, to begin the braid process,
Yeah, 'cause you must trust me. I can never do you wrong. I take a bullet for you. If I lose you, I would not know what to do. I've fallen for you hopelessly. Remember the things that you told me. They
and once I get to the bottom of the braid, guys, I'm gonna take my pieces and start to add them in. I add them in, I braid it one more time, add it in again. Now, once I get to the top of my head, I'm not doing 6 parts. I'm not separating it into 6 anymore. I'm separating it into 7 so that it's much more smaller, but you're gonna see how the hair looks so fine, and it looks like it went well together. When you make the pieces a bit smaller, the hair fits in a lot better, and it gradually gets bigger. Now, once I'm done with all my black, I am gonna go ahead and braid it down a little bit downer. And if you guys can see how it gradually grew, you see how it gradually grew? You guys can see it gradually got bigger. So now all I'm doing is braiding it down, maybe till about like, you know what I'm saying, a few more twists. Just then we'll start to add our brown in. So because I already did this side, what I could do is bring a braid out over here and measure it to make sure that my brown starts where this brown starts, and a little bit more my brown's gonna start. So I'm gonna keep on braiding it down just until it gets like to the same level as the other one. Then you don't want the hair to get thin back, because then it's not gonna look like a seamless, you know what I mean, braid. So once you're filling it, and you think like, oh my gosh, it's getting kind of thin, I need to add some more hair, then you go ahead and add the hair. Now I'm feeling like it's getting thinner here, but I could just measure it, and it looks like the brown starts exactly where this brown starts. So this is where the brown starts, and if I hold it up, it looks like the brown is starting at the same starting point. So now I'm gonna take my brown piece and I'm gonna add it. Now I don't know if you guys can see how I add it. I already have my 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. So how I'm gonna add it is I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna go over the 2 that's there. So you see this is this one, is it 3? Okay, these 2 are together. So my 3 parts, right? I'm gonna go over the 2 big ones, the 2 outside parts, and then I'm going to twist this one to the back. And now we'll go like this, and then you keep twisting. Remember I was telling you guys, middle, and keep doing that. Then I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna add it in again. I know you guys were like, oh my gosh, you make it look so easy. The thing is, practice make perfect. Like literally, if you practice your hair, it'll come out perfect, and especially exactly how you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Over time, just keep practicing. You guys don't know how to braid. Watch as many videos as you possibly can and keep on learning. So then I measure to make sure that they end at the same length, and then I'm pretty much good with the braiding. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and finish braiding this hair down. Okay guys, so that is about it. I braided it all the way down, and we are finally done. So these are like the finishing touches that I want to do today. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna sit back. I guess I'm gonna put all the hair to the front just so that I can get a view at it. I'm gonna check my ends, make sure that my ends are good and all the way braided, which they are. We're good. So the next thing that I want to go ahead and do, if you guys know, then you know, I'm gonna go ahead and oil my scalp. That's the best thing to do after you finish braiding until you know your hair. Oil the scalp. And it shouldn't be hard to oil it because we remember how we parted it exactly. Cool, oh my gosh, I'm loving it so far, but we're not done. The next thing to do is to dip the hair. So guys, I'm going to actually dip the hair and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so hair is dipped and completed. My dress is kind of like wet a little bit, but that's fine. So now the next thing that I'm gonna do, a lot of people don't do this, but well, a lot of people do it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put mousse on the hair. So I put it on my hand like this, and this is to like really take away any flyaways that there might be on the hair. I kind of don't like adding mousse to the top of my hair just because my real hair is there, and some mousse contain water in it, and it actually doesn't help your hair, you know what I mean? Your natural hair. If your hair isn't permed or anything, it doesn't help your natural hair. It's gonna actually poof them up, especially with big braids like these. We want to keep them away from water as much as possible. This is just gonna help with laying down any flyaways that we may have gotten, because I don't want to cut any of this hair because, you know, my real hair is there, and girl, I don't have the time to do that. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, I take my hydrating sleekness, and now it's normally not for hair, like braiding hair, but I'm gonna use it for braiding hair. So all I'm gonna do is just spray it on my hair because it shines it like a lot. So this is Moroccan Argan Oil Hydrating Sleek Shine Mist. It's for heat styling, but we're not using it for that. I'm using it for the actual shine that it says that it's gonna give me. And if you want, you could take some of the oil on your hand and actually rub that throughout the hair too, so that it shines. Because we want these braids to shine and look good, you know what I mean? Okay, and that is about it for this look. And it's so pretty, you know what I mean? It's so pretty. Okay, so let me give you guys a close up. So this is the braids. Hope you guys can see. Normally I would tie my hair down, but I'm not gonna tie it down since we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys then. We came in slayed, okay? Oh, before we get into it, guys, let me show you guys the length of these bad boys. Hold on. Hold the front door. So let me walk back. Okay, if you guys know me, then you guys know I am very tall. Well, not very tall, but I'm 5'8" in height, and these are very, very long. So if I had a measure tape, I would definitely measure so that I can show you guys the actual length of these bad boys. I think they came out perfectly well, in my opinion. I love them, and I love the length of them. Okay, this is a better look. See. So this is it, yeah. And they're so freaking long, guys. Like, this is a long skirt. It's not like your regular average skirt. It's a long skirt. So this is the length of the braids. Do I have a braid back here? Oh, I got two back here. Okay. So this is the length of the braids. Super long. I don't know what length I would say these are, but they're long. And I want to add beads to them so freaking bad. I might add beads to them a little bit later on. You guys will see that on my Instagram if you guys want to see. These are the braids, guys, and they're so long, so durable, so manageable. They're so good. And first of all, I just want to go ahead and say I love to the T, love so very much this braiding here, and I love how these came out. I'm hoping you guys can see the actual view. If anything, I'll call my boyfriend out and I'm like, hey babe, film me so that you guys can see. Or actually, let me pick you guys up. So these are the braids. Like, if I can like kind of give you guys a look at them, you know what I mean? They're so pretty. They're so cute. The hair is what's giving. And I don't know if you guys can see the ombre that I'm having with the braids. This is a ombre. So this is dark at the top of my head. Hold on. Dark at the top of my head, and then we go down to an ombre brown, which is a T, and then if you go down there, you will see the actual light color at the tips. I think that's so pretty. Oh my God, it's so good. I love this hair. I love how it came out. I love the length. I love the fullness of this hair, and I didn't even have to do much work. Like, I didn't have to do much work at all, and that's the good thing that I love about this hair. The hair is like so easy to work with, you know what I mean? And not just like the whole easy to work with, it's full. Like, if you know you have to stretch hair all the time, like I don't have to stretch this hair at all. I got into it and I finished his hair in less than 2 hours doing it by myself, and I was taking breaks chatting up with my boyfriend, so you know what I mean? But I finished the hair in like 2 hours, so it's really good. It's really good. Okay, so I was trying to figure out how I can find a better visual view. Does that make sense? I don't know, or maybe I'm just loving, honey, this hair. And it's long and full, and it's just so pretty, and it's just so, Not mind the splashes on the mirror, guys. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. But anyway, the hair is good. It's giving. But once again, I want to thank Bobbi Boss so freaking much for this hair. This hair is so gorgeous. Like, look at it. It's just so pretty. I'm trying to get you guys in different angles. That's the reason why I'm kind of like moving so much and trying to show it off, because this is it. Okay. This is it. This is it. You know what I mean? We're gonna call it a day, and then I'm gonna actually see you guys in the next video. I don't know if you guys should end it tonight. End it like this. I'm gonna end it like this. I love you guys so freaking much. I love you guys. Bye guys. See you guys in the next one.